refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counting me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Hello, welcome to another episode of RBO. Your boy Vaughn is back, here to talk about some more NBA action. First, I would like everybody to first give a round of applause because last night we had some good basketball being played. One topic that I'm going to talk about is the Sixers versus the Celtics last night, which was an action-packed game, in my opinion. It wasn't the stars that were starring the most for the Sixers, but we're going to get more into that. Also, we're going to do a Wednesday pick'em. There's a lot of games on today. We're just going to run through all the games. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and who I think going to win. And we're just going to go from there. Before we get started, though, like, subscribe, share this video with anybody that is an NBA fan because we're coming nonstop with content on a daily basis. Also, if you look down low in the bio, we have a link. With that link, you can become a member. We have different tiers of the membership. Superstar is the top tier. With the Superstar membership, you get all the perks. You get to enter all the chats that we have on Instagram. We have almost every sport where there's a chat, where there's live debates, where guys go toe-to-toe every day. You get live information, live updates from our boy Davey himself. And it's just a fun time. The best part, I won't say the best part, there's a bonus. You get to join the parlay party. The parlay party, that's a chat we have, and you can make you some money. Guaranteed every day. Just gotta lock in. But also, I want you guys to tap in that comment section. Shout out to my boy Big O. You already know he's saying we here. Got the Bulls playing the Pistons today. He already on it. My man said Bulls about to beat the Pistons again, 2-0 on the season, on the series. I think that's going to definitely be a good one. We just found out, I think Josh Giddey is out, but they still got some guys that can bring that fire. So it's going to be a fun game. But other than that, man, just enjoy yourself, enjoy the show, and let's get into it. So we're going to dive straight into talking about the 76ers versus the Celtics. Okay. And that was a game last night. The Sixers was the home team. Celtics came in. Embiid did not play, which everybody likes to watch the Sixers more when Embiid isn't there because all Embiid does is slow the ball down. And when you got a guy like Maxey and a young rookie like VJ, those guys are ready to go. So holding the ball, to me, for this team, it just doesn't work. I think this team works a lot better moving at a faster pace. The offense for the Sixers it's a lot of handoffs on the top of the key, and then the handoffs lead right into a pick and roll. So they like to keep guys moving. And it's a fun offense to watch because, especially when Embiid's out, because they got some capable guys. Kelly Oubre's having a decent year. VJ, the rookie, he's front running rookie of the year right now. Quentin Grimes off the bench plays well. Trent Wofford, I believe, just had a triple double. So they got capable guys. Trent Wofford, I like him a lot. I think he adds another dimension for them. Early in the game, they started off having Peyton Pritchard checking them, and he got a couple easy buckets down low. But early in that first quarter, Jaylen Brown was trying to get it going early, but he could not really find his shot. Anthony Simons got it going early for the Celtics. It was fun to see him cook. Without Jason Tatum, him being that other guy that can get his own buckets is very, very needed for this team. But early in the game, Kelly Oubre got it going early, getting to the basket. His jump shot was not falling for real all night. He went 0 for 5 from 3, but he still got some good buckets, including the go-ahead bucket at the end to win the game. But early in the game, I noticed that it was tough on the Sixers to kind of get buckets. I mean, for both ends, to be quite honest. The first half was rather low scoring. I think they only scored about 80 to 90 points total together. At one point in the third quarter, it was like 61 up. I'm like, wow, this is kind of like a defensive game. The Celtics was forcing the Sixers into a lot of late shots in the shot clock because I feel like the offense is fun to watch. It's a lot of moving pieces, but it can get easy to defend at times. Only thing that's hard about the offense to defend is they got guys that just go at you nonstop. Like Maxey, he's like he gonna just keep coming at you trying to. He gonna try to get at you. If he can't get past you, he gonna try back out, move the ball around, try again. Like it's like watching Maxey is fun, I must say. Shout out to my little bro J-Mo. He went to the game in Philly yesterday, and I'm pretty sure watching Maxey live is just as fun as watching him on TV. But one thing I do want to say about this game, I felt like VJ wasn't involved as much with like him setting things up, him getting some pick and roll action so he can get downhill. It was a lot of catch and shoot for him. He had 6 points this game, and his points came from the threes, 2 from 6 from the 3-point line. So I felt like I felt like the ball was in Quentin Grimes' hands way more than VJ has. It was quite weird to me, to be quite honest. I do like Quentin Grimes though. Quentin Grimes I think is an excellent piece off the bench for this team. But VJ didn't get a bucket until the second quarter. Like it was literally, it looked like he couldn't insert himself into the game. First quarter, I like Garza for the Celtics. He came in and brought some energy. The other guy, Gonzalez, comes in, brings energy on the glass. Second quarter, it was nicked up after the first quarter, 23-22. Sixers had a 1-point lead. And then the player of the game, Justin Edwards, erupted in the second quarter. I think he dropped 11 points in the second quarter, 11 or 8 points in the second quarter, hit a 3, got a 3, then an and one layup, then he hit another 3 after that, went on a 9-point run on his own, brought that fire. It was intense. Shout out to Davey with the update. Grizzlies say Ja Morant is officially out for tonight's game against the Celtics. So, hey, man, the money line for the Celtics probably just went, I think it was minus 300 or something like that. It's probably like minus 600 now. But shout out to Davey for that. I'm going to leave that up for y'all. But Kelly Oubre got into some early foul trouble in the game in the second quarter, and that's when Justin Edwards had more time on the floor, and he made the most of it, man. Gonzalez from the Celtics, not Gonzalez. It's Gonzalez, but Walsh. That dude, man, that dude is an energetic guy. He brings that energy for real. Drummond ended up getting attacked because he was just like, he's one of those guys that just play like too hard at times. Like some guys be like, dang, you OC. But it's good. Like it's a good OC. So shout out to him. At the end of the 2 quarters, the 76ers, they were up on the Celtics by double digits. But that third quarter came around and Jaylen Brown woke up. He was getting buckets. If you let Jaylen Brown get into that painted area, He's very, very dangerous. He's one of the best in the league at that. Once he get into that paint, hitting them fall away jumpers, floaters and stuff, he's very good at that. And that's what he was doing. Once he hit a couple of those, he hit a three, and he just got going. And once he got going, Derek White started hitting threes. And that led to a 36-20 third quarter by the Boston Celtics. Now, this game did pick up its pace in the second half. Um, both teams was able to get a lot more shots up. In that fourth quarter, Anthony Simons came out strong, hitting threes. It was like a series where him and Grimes went back and forth. Simons came down, hit a three, then Grimes came back, got a tough lay. And then after that, Anthony Simons came back, hit another three. Then Grimes came down, hit a three. Like, they was going at it. It was like both of the six men were like, let's see who the best man is tonight. And they were both just going at it at that moment. But towards the end of the game, I felt like the offense for the Sixers was just Maxi, drive. I think like it got repetitive to the point where it kind of got like they got lucky, to be honest. Derek White missed a wide open three in the corner. I think Jaylen Brown hit an easy jumper, but that man, Justin Edwards, went 8 for 8 at one point. And then at the end of the game, Maxey forced two tough shots, and they were up in the late clock, late in the shot clock, because of the defense of the Celtics. Like I say, the Sixers really do a lot of pick and roll, handoffs, things of that nature, drive and kick. It's a very simple offense, but it's a lot of movements. But the Celtics are a very experienced team. They know how to deal with those things. And it seemed like it was hard for the Sixers to score towards the end. And then they had a wide open jumper by Justin Edwards because Jaylen Brown tried to double on Maxey. He misses, which led to a Kelly Oubre putback and led to them winning the game. The game came down to a wire. Jaylen Brown, player of the game for his Celtics, in my opinion, had 24 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And then Justin Edwards finished with 22 points, and he was 5 from 6 from 3, 8 for 9 from the field. Great game. It was a good game, but I do want to see VJ. I haven't watched every single Sixers game, so I'm just saying for this game, if this is what they're doing with, like, if VJ ain't gonna be getting more on ball experience, come on, man, you gotta switch something up. Jeremy McCain played 7 minutes, didn't make much of an impact, but it's a good game, man. Sixers end up winning 100-102. Game down to the wire. Sixers are now 7-4, 4-2 at home. Celtics fall to 5-7, 3-4 on the road. It was a great game, though, man. I'm glad that I was able to witness that because ain't nothing like just guys just going at it, and that's what we saw. Maxey gonna bring it every game. Justin Edwards coming off the bench, being fearless, just dropping buckets was a good thing to see. And shout out to Drummond, man. Drummond been in the league forever, and my man still out here walking double. So shout out to Drummond, man. So now, there we go. Sorry, guys, a little mic trouble there. So now we're gonna have a Wednesday's pick 'em. Okay, we're gonna go through all the games and we're just gonna pick who we think gonna win. Okay. First game up is my guys. We got the Orlando Magic versus the New York Knicks today. Okay, the New York Knicks are the home team right now. They are the favorite. They're favored by 4.5 points, 5 points. Knicks are 7-0 at home, undefeated at home. That is something that's very important to know. 7-0 at home, 7-3 for the season. So they pretty much won. The record is saying they won every game at home and lost every game on the road. So if you're going by the records, then Knicks should win this game. Orlando is 5-6 on the season, 2-3 on the road. Orlando hasn't had the best start that they would like to have. You know, making that trade for Desmond Bain, you haven't really seen the offense turn the page. On the season right now, the Knicks are the better offensive team and defensive team. They score 121 points, Magic 115 points, and they allow 112 points the Knicks and the Magic 115 points. So the Knicks on paper are the better team. As far as injuries, both teams are fairly healthy right now. Right now, the Knicks won their last 5, and the Magic have been win loss, win loss, win loss. So if you're a betting man and you're taking, you're a numbers guy, everything right here is saying the Knicks should win. You know. Right now, today is Paulo Banchero's birthday. Shout out to Paulo. And I think he's gonna give us a treat tonight. I think he might go for a 30 ball. For me, I think when Paulo plays aggressive, that's when we're at our best. Jalen Suggs, I believe, is playing tonight, which is a big factor. So this might be, a little fan of me. I gave y'all the numbers pick. But my pick, I gotta go with my guys. I think Orlando, we're trending in the right direction. The Knicks are 7-0 at home. However, I think somebody has to beat them sometime. And who's else better to beat them than Orlando? A team that can match up with them, that has the same size that they have defenders. No one's stopping Brunson, but have defenders that can match up with Brunson. Okay, shout out to Big O. My boy said Paulo triple dub. I ain't mad at that, man. You already know your boy ain't mad at that at all. So hopefully tonight we'll get some Desmond Bain action. Desmond Bain has been up and down for us. He did hit a game winner last game for us. So hopefully that helps him out a lot and brings him back. But the Knicks have been playing good ball. Jalen Brunson been balling. They got a new coach and Mike Brown over there. So this will be my second time watching them tonight. Because I'm definitely, I gotta watch my boys. Coming on at 7 o'clock. So watch it. Hey, now. Just be ready. All right, the next one we're going to talk about Bucks versus Hornets. Bucks versus Hornets tonight. Giannis is out. Torian Prince is out. And Kevin Porter Jr. is out. For the Hornets, LaMelo Ball is out. Josh Green. Brandon Miller is still out. And also Grant Williams is still out. Milwaukee is averaging 119 points. Their opponents are averaging 118, which is the same number that the Hornets offense averages, 118. And they give up 121 points. Right now, both teams with the Hornets have lost the last 4 of their 5 games, and the Bucks are like the Magic. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. So the important thing here, we don't have no stars playing really. The best player on the floor will be Miles Bridges, in my opinion. So we have to figure out who's starting. Let's see who is starting for these teams. Who do we have in place for Giannis and LaMelo and those guys? Well, I know Colin Sexton plays for them. All right. Here we go. So we have. Here we go. We got Colin Sexton, Zion James, rookie, Con Knuckle, rookie, Miles Bridges. I can never pronounce his name. He's another rookie from what school? Creighton, the big man, 7-footer. He's starting. Then for Milwaukee, we have Ryan Rollins, AJ Green, Gary Trent, Kyle Kuzma, and Miles Turner. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take the Hornets. The Hornets are not the favorite in this matchup. The favorites are the Bucks, even without Giannis, which is strange because to me that team is not that good without Giannis. I'm gonna go. Oh, Big O going with the Bucks. I'm going. I'm sorry, oh, your boy gotta go with the Hornets. Carl Knuckle has been playing lights out. Colin Sexton is a baller, and I do like their big man versus Miles Turner. To be quite honest, I don't have faith in Kyle Kuzma producing much for them. Like he has the ability, don't get me wrong, and it is the Hornets, a team that a lot of players have good games on. But I'm going with the Hornets at home. I think that they're going to be a lot more competitive in this game than a lot of people think. So for that one, I'm going with the Hornets. All right, we're gonna go back to all right. The next game. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna roll through it. Guys. Talk about the Bulls. He got the Bulls. Zach out there. I'm out. Jalen. Uh, Sorry guys, they done kicked your boy out the club. beating the Pelicans. With the Wi-Fi, but we will be back with another episode as soon as we can. We're gonna try to get back with you guys tomorrow, but until then, we will be dropping content on our live feed. So on our Instagram. So lock in with your boy, cause you know I'm coming back. Wi-Fi might be falling, but you already know your boy coming back. Cause real ballers gonna be balling. Yeah, dig.